understanding this is my video blog. A video blog where we take the oftentimes esoteric world of management consulting and put it into real terms for real people so they can go about getting real results. So let's talk about real results for a second. If I were to ask you to give me 4 words that best describe your reputation, your brand, that which you are known for, how difficult would it be for you to come up with 4 words? Well, let me suggest to you that if it's difficult for you to come up with 4 words, it is not difficult for people who work with you to come up with 4 words. So I'm going to position with you that a brand is like a reputation. And that when I use the term leadership brand, it is based on all of the conversations that you have had and all of the interactions with all of the people that are important to your projects and to your career. The sum total of all those interactions have left those people with an impression of you, a reputation, hence a brand. And over the next 3 minutes, what I want to do is explain to you how you can calibrate what your brand is, whether or not it's serving you well with regards to your strategic initiatives, and what you can do about it. So the process I use is called a 3D process. Default brand, desired brand, and designed brand. So let's talk about default brand. Like I said a moment ago, every conversation you've ever had, every interaction that you've had with staff and clients has left an impression with those individuals you've interacted with. And that impression is your reputation and your brand. I say this is a default brand because it has happened for some people unintentionally and accidentally. But that's not what we can afford to do moving forward. You need to know what your brand is. How do you find out? You do this. You go to 10 to 15 people that you know, possibly your boss, co-workers, direct reports, and if you're brave, you go to your clients, family members, and friends, people that you know and trust. People that you know and trust enough to say, I'm involved in a leadership experiment and I want to find out what my reputation and brand is. So I'm asking for your help. Would you be willing to give me 4 words that best describe me and my leadership? 4 words. And you'll go out to all these 10 or 15 people, get the words back, and you will create this master list of all these words. And you'll go through it and you'll start finding some similes and some other words that are patterns and just said in different ways, but they represent some one particular trait or characteristic. And as you consolidate all of this down, you'll come up with maybe 4 to 5, maybe 6 words that are your default brand, that which you are known for. When you look at those 4 or 6 words, sometimes people have an emotional reaction to them because they don't like the words. Sometimes the words are evil, wicked, bad, nasty, which are not going to serve you well. So that is step number 1. Determine your default brand. Go out and ask people, get the words, create the master list, and chunk it down to 4 to 6 words. The second thing I'm going to ask you to do is to do something called your desired brand. And that's what do you need to be known for over the next 18 to 24 months in order to make sure that your strategic initiatives are accomplished. So you look at it from a strategic business perspective. And then the desired brand brings into it your personal values, your personal hopes, your personal aspirations for what you want to be known for over the course of the next 18 to 24 months. So you're going to come up with another list, and then that is your desired brand. Now let me say this about your desired brand. Make sure that your desired brand, that when you look at it, it excites you, it inspires you, and it makes your bunny jump. Because if it doesn't make your bunny jump, then what's going to happen is you're going to try and artificially do something that just doesn't resonate with you. And that's going to be more detrimental to your brand than anything else. So make sure it's in alignment. Third, designed brand. Once you've looked at the 2 lists, you may see a gap between your default brand and your desired brand. And if you do, and if you see that you want to create something that's not currently there, then sit down and take 10 minutes, look at your desired brand, and then create a list of all of the behaviorally explicit actions you can take in order to live out your desired brand. For example, if you want it to be more collaborative, in every meeting that you hold or host, you can go around the room and say, ladies and gentlemen, there is some information that I want from you. You all have a particular perspective on this project. A perspective that brings what we call strategic diversity. diverse types of thinking, and I want to hear from you what your thoughts are so that I can learn from you and then integrate it into how we move forward. That's collaborating with other people. So that's a way to make your behavior specific so that you can live out your desired brand. Now that's a very high level overview. You have your default brand, you've got your desired brand, and design brand. I'd love to tell you more about this, but I just wanted to get this information out to you so that you can understand that you do have a brand, you do have a reputation, and that you can control that and you can modify it. If you have any questions, go to the website under blogs. There's some other information there about branding. You can read about that also. But if you have any thoughts or questions, please reply to the blog and I'll jump in there and make sure your questions get answered. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and I'll talk to you very soon.